Do you think that grammar is boring to learn or interesting to learn? Boring to learn. Why I'm picking this question? Because a lot of subscribers, a lot of students of mine, they ask me one question always that, sir, is it necessary to learn grammar in order to become a good English speaker or to learn English? I say, yes, it is necessary. They give me an answer that no, sir, to learn English, grammar is not necessary. Why? Because when it comes to speak English, Hindi or any other regional language of this world, we do not take the help of grammar. Without grammar, we speak those languages. I say, yes, you speak those languages because since childhood, you read such books, you listen that language, you get chance to talk to your parents, you talk outside home, at home. This is why slowly you become a comfortable speaker of such languages. But the case of English is just opposite. Why? Let's try to understand this. Then I'll come to the topic that why grammar is boring, that my students or all the English learners or beginners think about it. English is our third language. First language is our regional language that we speak with our parents or at home. Second language is Hindi language, which we speak at schools, colleges, or with our friends or outside home or out of our relatives zone. In South India, English is their second language. First language is their regional language, and second language is English language. This is why they are better in English than North Indians. Now, a lot of students ask me that learning grammar is very boring. I don't want to learn or cram the rules of translations, general grammar. I want to speak English without grammar because grammar is so boring. I don't want to involve myself in such tricky rules, structures of grammar. I tell them one thing that, my dear students, it may be you follow a very wrong approach. Can it be true or false? For example, when we learn translations, we have a very wrong approach that if there is ant mein ta hai, te hai, ti hai to present indefinite tense, raha hai, rahe hai, rahi hai to present continuous tense, chuka hai, chuke hai, chuki hai to present perfect tense. Do you think so? This is a right way to learn translation? The answer is no. So if you learn this way, by mugging up the structures, formulas, or the identifications, do you think so? Can it be interesting? The answer is no. You feel pressurized. You are under pressure to learn. Second thing, when it comes to learn noun, pronoun, we learn, well, noun is a naming word. There are 5 types of noun: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material, abstract noun. It means you are not enjoying what you are learning. You know why? Because since childhood, we have been programmed to mug up the curriculum, to mug up and go through syllabus only. I'm talking about in general case, not everyone. There are people, there are teachers, they are expert of this and they teach very properly. We have been programmed and we have a very robotic system. And this value has been installed or instilled by our parents, our teachers, or so-called seniors. That we take unnecessarily pressure and we feel that grammar is boring. Not only grammar I'm talking about all the subjects, be it maths, be it science, humanities subjects or English or anything. Why we feel that subjects are boring? Because we have a very wrong approach. This is why grammar is boring for us. I hope you understand why grammar is boring, because of the wrong approach. Now the question is, what should be the right approach? We, like always I talk about, but this video is all about to focus why is grammar boring. So I would like to talk about a tip that you should follow, and the trick is, or tip is, that you should follow LSRW technique to learn English. That is listening, speaking, reading and writing. If you follow LSRW technique to learn English, it can be interesting. I have talked in many videos about LSRW. Probably I'll put this there in the I button or there in the description. There you click and you will learn what is LRSW technique. Second thing, before learning anything, we should identify first. For example, now the question is, how can we make grammar interesting? That's what I'm talking about. See, you are a teacher of biology. For you, it's very easy. But generally, physics, maths, these and geography, economics, these are very difficult subjects. Tell me yes or no. If you teach geology, can you teach your students geology without the help of practicals? If you teach, they will not understand it properly. If you teach physics, can you teach students without the help of practicals physics? But today, students are learning physics without practical. This is why they do not understand. They do not identify. I have been a student of science, but I was weak at physics and maths. Why? Because nobody taught me the basics. Nobody cleared my doubts, and I never did practicals. In fact, when I was in 11th and 12th, I didn't know what is the meaning of practical because I never saw. In my Sarkari high school, when I was the student, there used to be a Prayogshala Bhavan. In Hindi, this is called, but that used to be closed always. We never dared to open, क्योंकि हमको पता ही नहीं था हमारे अधिकार क्या है. In the same way, so अच्छा, if I teach you physics and today I teach you light and today I tell, dear students, tomorrow I'll teach you light. You should go home and study about light very fast. It's technology, information technology era. There is revolution. So you can take the help of blogs, you can take the help of YouTube videos, good lecture arts and understand the concept of light. And if you tomorrow go to coaching or school or college, if a teacher teaches you that very topic, it will be easy for you to understand. Why? Because you have identified that. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell you is? See, if you want to buy a jeans or any product or a bike or a car, do you identify at home? You identify for months. Which car should you buy? Which color should it be? Which brand should it be? Which jeans should I buy? You have to take care of your budget's affordability as well. Do you take care of all these things or not? This is called identification. We do identification for everything, for buying products, for buying anything. Before choosing this coaching named My Career Doctor, did you identify it many times or not? Or मुंह उठा के आ गए यहाँ? You might have done due diligence, I mean R&D, many times before coming here. जाना सही रहेगा या गलत रहेगा, किया था कि नहीं किया था आपने? या मुंह उठा के आ गए आप? ये तो 2 बार आ चुके हैं यहाँ पर, right? But when it comes to study, उसके लिए हम आइडेंटिफिकेशन क्यों नहीं करते हैं? सो बिफोर यू स्टडी एनीथिंग, जैसे टेंस सीखना जरूरी क्यों है? टेंस सीखकर फायदा क्या होगा? टेंस को सीखा कैसे जाए, यही तो आइडेंटिफिकेशन है. जैसे बायोलॉजी में करेंगे, बायोलॉजी में, फिजिक्स में, केमिस्ट्री में, मैथ्स में, इनफैक्ट यू शुड डू इट. सो इफ यू डू आइडेंटिफिकेशन, सो देयर इज अ टर्म कॉल्ड very first you identify what you are going to study, and once you identify, now you have some concepts कि you are going to study that. See, in the case of grammar and translations, it's very easy to learn, क्योंकि बचपन से आप पढ़ते आ रहे हैं टेंस, नाउन, प्रोनाउन, तो ये समझना ज़्यादा मुश्किल नहीं है. But when it comes to go and learn physics, that's very difficult, because बचपन से तो वो हमने सुना ही नहीं है. सुना है फिजिक्स के बारे में? नहीं. सुना है बायोलॉजी के बारे में? नहीं. इसीलिए वो सब्जेक्ट्स हमारे लिए क्या है? So if we identify and then we follow LSRW, For teachers, it is VAK, visualization, auditory, and kinesthetic. For students, it should be LSRW, technique. But very fast, they need to identify that. आई बात समझ में? Then you can make grammar very, very interesting. And second thing, the question which I picked in the starting, is it necessary for us to learn grammar? The answer is yes. Why? Because English is our third language. It's not even second or first language. So without grammar, because there is no environment at our homes of English, there is environment of Hindi or the regional languages, but there is no environment of English at our homes. In that condition, we should learn some basics of grammar, not very heavy, very difficult grammatical things and all, but general grammar we should learn, because they give us a concept, and those concepts can help us slowly, because every day we are listening, every day we are speaking, ls every day we are reading something. While reading a book, you can learn grammar also. You can develop your vocabulary, while reading is a perfect source of learning any language. In fact, watching video is also a perfect source, but I would prefer reading more than watching, because reading has been a very, very traditional approach to develop our speaking or listening, or develop our vocabularies as well. So you are listening every day, you are speaking every day, you are reading every day, and writing, you are learning grammar with a very, very right approach every day. By this way, grammar can be very, very interesting. And the most important thing, or a pro tip in the last, I would like to give you, जिस कार्य को भी करें उससे प्रेम करें. Like teaching is my dharma. Teaching means dharma, and teaching is my duty. So I should love teaching. Studying is your dharma. Learning is your dharma. That's your duty. आपका धर्म क्या है? सीखना. और मेरा क्या है? तो मुझे अपने धर्म टीचिंग से प्रेम होना चाहिए, और आपको अपने धर्म लर्निंग से होना चाहिए. आई एम गिविंग यू गारंटी माई डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वो चीज़ दुनिया में सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग हो जाएगी, और वो चीज़ आपके सबसे करीब हो जाएगा. और जो चीज़ आपके करीब हो जाएगा, जिससे आपको सबसे ज़्यादा लगाव होगा, न चाहते हुए भी आप उसको सीख लेंगे, फिर बोरिंग का तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं उठता है. Grammar is boring for those who either have not identified very fast, or they don't have intention to learn English. दुनिया को देखकर उनको लग रहा है कि किसी तरह मैं इंग्लिश सीख लूँ. तो किसी तरह कुछ भी नहीं होता है. पानी के अंदर जाना होता है अगर तैराकी सीखना है तो. ऊपर रहकर आप तैराकी नहीं सीख सकते. In the same way, if you want to learn English, yes, I also agree that if you have got a good environment, you are surrounded with very good English speakers, they are very good people, they can teach you speak English. But ये इंग्लिश कैसी होगी? वैसे ही जैसे कोई एक गांव का इंसान जिनकी फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज रीजनल लैंग्वेज है, जो कभी स्कूल कॉलेज नहीं गए, वे जब मेट्रोपॉलिटन सिटीज़ आते हैं तो उनकी हिंदी कितनी अच्छी होती है पता है ना आपको? मेरे को, तेरे को, सुनने को, जाने को, तो आप वैसे ही इंग्लिश बोल पाएंगे. अंडरस्टूड दिस? दोज इंग्लिश वर्ड्स which you will use will be wrong. That can be correct also, but if you take the help of little grammar, that can be gold on glitters. I hope you understand this. Why grammar is boring and how can we make it interesting. I hope you understand this, dear viewers. Please do write there in the comment section that did you like this? Do you also think that grammar is boring for you? If yes, why? If not, why not? Or do you take place that you are gonna make it very, very interesting? Because at the end of the day, life is yours. It is your responsibility or duty to improve your English language. Otherwise, you will stay very, very back or laid back. Thank you very much for watching. Stay happy and be the best like always. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.